if I actually saw this on time, we would have taken it straight from here. Are you guys following? We would have taken it buy from where? From here to the top side. So what we'll do now is, I will have the house when the trade is fully formed and we need to take it. I will just tell us buy. So
but draw
he will. Okay,
buy and sell something.
Okay, yeah. So let's do this. So this is what I'm waiting for. And it's going to happen while we're here. Then let's use so this trade is the one is to 2.7, right? If you are risking $1, you're supposed to be looking at making $2.70. You guys understand? If you're risking $2, you're looking at making 2 times 2.7. Do you understand? So this is what we'll be looking to do. So I'll be waiting while James is doing this thing. So these are the prices where we'll be buying the way we're putting our stop losses and where we'll be targeting to go for the Solana. You see this blue here, and you see this red here. Yeah. So this is from the entry, which is on this zone. So this place is going to be our stop losses, and then our potential take profit is going to be all the way up to 200. So we'll be buying Solana from say 184. Yeah, that level there. We're buying Solana at 185 here, and then we'll be exiting at 200. Are you guys following? And so we'll be doing that. Remember, we're dealing with price. So our stop loss is going to be here, and then our potential profit. It doesn't make sense. So because always make sure that your potential profit is bigger than what you're risking. That's how you make money. Does it make sense? All right, thank you.
That's how you clap. It's for yourself. Now clap for Blessing Agwasha. Now you can see why we always say reputation precedes. Yeah. Repeat after me, his reputation precedes. The man when reputation precedes. You can see why we always say his reputation precedes him. Please, every one of you, want you to just do something for me very quickly. Let's do this together. Just a little bit of exercise before we enter the next session. We will be rounding up in 1 hour time. So every single one of you go on YouTube. Look for my name on YouTube, James Ochima on YouTube. And you will see this live. This class is live on YouTube. You need to follow, subscribe, and click that link and share to some people to join us in this class, because I'm about to share something that we will never forget. So go on YouTube now, everybody, James Ochima on YouTube. If I have to write it so you can see, James Ochima on YouTube. So you will see this class going on live. You will see the trade he took. It was recorded live and it's happening right now. Share the link for the live. Share the link, subscribe on the live channel so you can be seeing subsequent video. Yesterday, we did a live broadcast with Blessing Agwasha on my YouTube. You can also watch it later on. But share the link to other people to join so that they can also be seeing what we're about to do right away. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just confirm how many people have done it then before we proceed. I'll confirm how many people have done it before we proceed. Please, if you have done that, please let me just see your wave. Wave. One, only one person. Two. You have seen the video, right? The video is live now. Live on YouTube. Live on YouTube. I'm currently live right now on YouTube. Somebody have seen it now. So what are you saying? All right. At least somebody have done it, so I can proceed. I'll share my screen now and take us further. Now, WhatsApp. Let's get back to WhatsApp. Are you cool? Come on, help me get that back page. Yeah. How did you do it? This is good. Yeah.
Why don't you back to the chat and post it in the group? Let's use the same.
Post it inside the same group, huh? Just go. There it goes. Good. Let me know. All right. Okay. All right. Number two, I think we are done with YouTube. If you are not done it, just forget about it. Scan this barcode right now. Everybody scan it and ensure you are in the group. Everybody in this class must be in this group so we can easily flow. If you have not joined this WhatsApp group, scan this barcode right now and join the group. The group name is PH Leaders Christmas Retreats, 21st to 23rd December, WhatsApp group.
That's what we did yesterday, right?
Yeah. So if you have not joined this group, scan this barcode, join this group ASAP. Scan the barcode. Those of you watching us from YouTube Live, this WhatsApp group is where we communicate what we have started already here in Port Harcourt. Today is only just the beginning of what we have started. And it's a journey that will take us maybe 2 years, 3 years. But then every communication, as far as this movement is concerned, you will get updates from this group. So if you are watching on YouTube, this is the barcode. Go ahead and scan it with your device, join the group. And once you join this group, from time to time, we will drop registration links. For yesterday, we dropped the link of Biggest Sam. I just need to confirm with him to know how many people are registered. And once that is done, I will drop the link of Harcourt. And once that is done, I'll drop my link and every other leaders time to time like that. So we'll always drop link for new leaders, new registration for new people. New people are joining the group. We are dropping the link for registration. So in case you are sending somebody to join this group, ensure you already registered the person before you put the person in this group. Because if the person enters this group and the person is not registered, it means I will be the one to register him. You understand? So, but also, if you want the person to get giveaways, like we have a giveaway going on right now, and that giveaway, the first people that will be attended to are those that are registered under Big Sam's link. So I'm going to pay more priority to those who use Big Sam's to register. Then I will now spread the other thing to the entire house. So, well, of course, 20 people are going home with $10 each. That giveaway is sure. We are going to even increase it. I'm discussing with some other sponsors to increase it so we can get more people getting that giveaway. So, but then everybody should be in this group. Now, if everybody have joined this group, the next thing to do is to write let me round off what I was just saying right now. Oh, I didn't know I was not being heard. Okay. I'm going to be talking about risk management in the next 40 minutes, but before then, I still want to summarize my whole point with Genesis chapter 1, verse 28. It gives a formula for success, lasting wealth success, and lasting, I think wealth success, wealth creation. You want to succeed in anything if you want to have a generational transfer of wealth. Some people are wealthy, they make a lot of millions, but the moment they die, that's all. No matter how much the money is, if their children comes into their shoes, they still crash. Because they didn't follow the principle. There's a protocol, there's a supernatural principle for creating wealth. Money is like a spirit, it's like wind. It flies and goes away. So if you don't have the value it takes to trap it, even if you trap it, it will run away. I've made a lot of money that you ask me now, I don't know where that money is. And if I go back to research, how I made that money was why I didn't know where it was. If I trace how I made the money, I said, this was money just go back. That's what you think goes few. So the money they go. But I've also made some money that I worked, I followed the protocol, and I got those money, and those money were my investments today. So I can draw one of those formulas from here for you guys to see. Genesis chapter 1, verse 28, it said, number one, it said, be. Talking about be fruitful. Let me use plus. Let me make it a mathematical formula. Plus. B is talking about you. Then it now say do. Still you walk. This is do walk. This is do walk equals to have. So this is the formula. The universal formula. The first time I heard about this formula, Mario Goldie, United States of America, was one of the master class. Then the second time, Victor Melatobi, then the same Stanley to me. This is you. For you to succeed in Forex, in futures, in business, in anything, you are the first variable. You must become something. You must become. Somebody say, I must become. So here the Bible was saying, God bless them and say to them, be fruitful. Fruitful is production. Fruitful is creation. That is the attitude and attribute of God. So you must be able to create something. You must be able to produce something. You must be able to either a service, a product, an idea, a skill. You must be able to master something. You must become something. You cannot be zero. For you to have, you must become something first of all. So where knowledge is required, mastery is required, competence is required, so much is required, you have to work on yourself. So there's nothing like, I don't have time. Can I just give me $10,000? How much will I be making every week? How much will I? That thing can never make you rich. Never. For you to get to that stage where you should be doing that, you must have become something first and cross all those rivers. Then you now get to a stage whereby you don't need to learn everything again. Your money will not be doing things even without you knowing. But that doesn't mean that you don't know anything. Some people, they don't know jack. They don't have time. They are doing something that is irrelevant to their calling and their destiny in life. But all they want to do is to dump $500 on you. You go and do the investment, just bring the returns. You cannot make money like that. So you must work on yourself, develop yourself in whatever area that your skill is. Let me know overflow that. We can work on that. For Forex trading and for futures trading, you must learn this market first. You must become a master of this market. Even if you are not going to trade it. You have to give yourself to learning. To become a master of this market, you have to do a lot of self-study. Yes, you have to attend master classes. You have to play best in Agwasha for private one-on-one. You have to be my private one-on-one is currently $100 for January, for December. But from January, I told them my private one-on-one is $10,000 pay. $10,000. Otherwise, I wouldn't do private one-on-one. Even though I'm one student I get for the whole 2025, I'm okay. It's on record that 2025 I charged $10,000. 2026 I can go higher. And I'm sure I will get at least one. This year, 2024, I got one student, only one student, $5,000 from Morocco. He paid, I did the class. So I now got $5,000 for private one-on-one. But December, I decided to crash it down to $100 to take in some more people, just fill the number of people that I've done for this year. The next year, private one-on-one is 10K. So, and this is why I don't host private one-on-one, because I don't want everybody to attend. So it's important, you have to attend private one-on-one, you have to attend master class, general group class, where you pay to attend those classes. You have to do that. Even at my level, I pay to attend some certain classes. I pay. Like Forex or futures, I pay. I'm not as if I don't know what they want to teach, but I want to be a member of this class. I want to be known that I worked with this particular people doing this particular class when they were having, and I paid, I was part of them. So it gives me association, it gives me network, it gives me connection, it gives me also some understanding the way they do their things that I don't know. I get to learn it. But almost everything they teach in the class is something I know. So it's very good. So, but after all of these things are done, that's not my point. My point is this now. Babypips.com. Somebody say babypips.com. When I say that, Latin smile. I think it was Latin that showed me this website for the very first time. Write it down. Babypips.com. It has a school inside babypips.com. It's called School of Pipsology. Somebody say School of Pipsology. School of Pipsology. School of Pipsology has a book. That book is 347 pages. School of Pipsology has a book. That book is 347 pages. When that showed me that this website, Sistus gave me the book. Because that time he came, Sistus was also there. We had that event. So Sistus gave me the book, Pipsology 2. So I printed it out. I printed 7 copies. I read one, I gave my wife one, I looked for other people I was teaching to give them one, two. The best way to understand something is to teach that thing. The best way to understand something is to do what? Teach that thing. Most times when I call out for training, I want to train people. The truth is not me want to train them, it's me want to learn that thing. And I heard Ariko said the same thing too. That back then, when he was having struggle in the market, he had to start organizing training, he was not trading. But he was training. That is also the pathway of success. When you start teaching a particular concept, it's not you like trying to, people are going to learn, fine, but you are going to learn better than any other person that you have taught. Because before you come to teach, you will do a research, you do checking. After you've taught, you go back and check if what you are right, what's the next thing. If you are teaching, you get some questions in that class, you go back and check, maybe you didn't even know it before. And sometimes somebody asks you a question, you have to repeat the explanations in 7 different ways. Because somebody didn't understand. The process of you trying to explain with 7 different ways. If let's say when he's talking, say, let me use book, no book, no work, let me use tomato. You are now taxing your brain to imagine different scenarios of the same concept. At the end of the day, it forms mastery. So at the beginning, when I started trying to understand this market, I used to look for, I bother my wife a lot. Like, she must listen to me. I will be teaching her. I know she don't understand me, but I'm teaching her. I'll be teaching her. My son, William, I will be teaching him, dragging his hand to draw charts, forcing him. I know he's not understanding, but I will be using them as my experiments. Then later on, my friends, then later on, people started coming. Then later on, people I didn't know. Then the class fully formed. So, back here again. So, I'm talking about School of Pipsology. That book, I read that book 7 times, back to back. Well, for me, I love to study. So while I was writing my work, I was able to read Pierre Okeke, not Pierre Okeke, Pierre Okeke or Semi Ababio. You know Semi Ababio? I read it back to back 3 times. So I got A in physics, I got A, I didn't get A, I got B in chemistry, like that. So I went to school. When I went to school, engineering mathematics, that big one, you know it, I read everything in that school. I left school top of my class. I'm in physics department, but it was math that gave me that. It's last thing. I read everything that as thick as that book is, I read everything inside that book. Like at the height of that book, I could tell you what page certain calculus calculation is in that book. It's 4,700 and something pages per term. But right now, I can't remember most of these things because all those things flew away when I left school. So what am I saying? Physiology 2 is a very boring booklet. I'm talking about private personal studies. I talked about you attending classes. I said private personal study is important in this market. There's something you discover for yourself. There's a particular style and people will never kill it, no matter how small the market is. Market education, it doesn't really exist. So there's something you will discover on your own, and you cannot copy that style from somebody. You won't have copied it. He discovered it himself. There's a particular way blessing can never trace, you can never scam, you can never, in fact, you'll be speaking against it as if it's a crime to scam. But if you bring a scamper here, you will never like the way blessing is trading. So every trader will come to discover how exactly the market responds to him. And the only way to discover it is not by attending people's training, it's by you discovering it by yourself. Say, this is what the person was saying, this is what that person was saying. Okay, now this is how I will go about it. That's the importance of you going through Physiology 2, Physiology 3 now. So you find that book there, you go through it, study it. It can take you a year, it can take you 2 years. For me, it took me 3 weeks because I was doing night and day. I was, at that time when I started, it was like a calling for me. So I was doing like a do or die affair. Some of you might just do it at your own time, but please, in 2025, make sure you do Physiology. Inside Physiology, inside the babypeace.com, you will find School of Crypto. School of Crypto. I think I didn't finish the school, but I started it. Here I began to learn who formed Bitcoin, how it was formed, the protocol of Bitcoin, how Bitcoin works, how a node works, how this works, how exchanges work. I started learning all from that book. Funny enough, this website is free. A lot of people do not go there because people don't like to study, don't like to do research. So you need to personal study, take yourself through that program in 2025. With that being done, the next thing is you have, if you do this and you also attend meetings, seminars, events, some of the times you might be the one to organize or host them. If you do this, you are becoming something. You get my point now? Yeah. If you do all of this, you are becoming something. This thing will not give you money. Do you understand? Thank you, Paul. How would I forget? All these things we are writing and all these things I've been saying, does it give money? It won't give you money. It will take your time. Snapchat, bro. It will take your time. It will waste your energy. It will sap you. It won't give you money. So it's better that you are aware. This is not correct. This is important for you know. So it will not give you money, it will only prepare you for the future, the next 5 years, the next 2 years, the next 3 years. I don't know how fast. Some people get breakthrough in their second year in this industry. Some people get breakthrough in their third year. Some people get massive breakthrough in their 6th year. Funny enough, I used to say this, but sometimes I feel shy of saying it. And sometimes again, I say, everybody has their calendar. Jeffrey Benson and Happy Forex, some of you know that. Happy Forex literally walked into our trading floor in 2020 to come to understand how Profem works. So we practically assign one student, Safna, to him, said, go and follow Safna to check if you can use her garage to start your training and your school in Abuja. You have gone far in that thing. When he started. But then when he got the support of Michael Budo, Infinix, and all those things. So they started company training, it's an IB affiliate, that's Infinix, then Jeffrey Benson, their noise on YouTube gave them a lot of clue. See where they are now in less than make their money, but then they have Sinshakona, they have tangents out. They use private jets, they use Lamborghini, they do so many things in this market. So some people can tangent out and break through, like unstoppable breakthrough in the market within 2 or 3 years. Some people can take 5, some people can take 10. It's not how fast you succeed in this industry. It's not how fast, it's according to your pace. So some people can finish all of these things within a month, within 2 months, fine. But while you are doing this, you need to also do this. So, because you don't know how fast you become something. And some people wait until they become professionals before they start taking this one. No, you have to wait to be professional. This is saying, and multiply, right? Be fruitful, and is plus. Multiply. Multiply means that whatever you have become, creates somebody else to become that same thing. If you are a carpenter and nobody else is a carpenter, after 5 years that you are a carpenter, you are a failure, no matter how good you are as a carpenter. If you are a footballer and all your years of footballing, you finish and you retire, you say, the rise and fall of JJ Okocha. At the very first beginning, whatever you are doing, whatever you are becoming, ensure that you prepare is in such a way whereby somebody else will pick up after you. And the person should not pick up after you are gone. While you are still actively trying to become that, there's somebody you are preparing that is doing the same thing you are doing. It's called multiplying. Somebody say multiply. Multiply. You are replicating yourself. And that's what most of us are doing here. We are creating ourselves in you. And we are expecting you to be more stronger version of us because we are combining it. I'm here, lesson is here, lesson is here, Ariko is here, everybody combining it. So we expect you to become a mystical version of what we are and to do better. So you must also think in that line. And multiply. The reason why I advertise on social media, the reason why I go all the time online, I'm talking everywhere on social media. The other guy came yesterday, said James is on all social media. And I said, James, when they speak, we don't wear black. I prefer you guys wear black clothes, but I fulfill my destiny faster than to live like Methuselah, 769 years. What else? 969 years. What else do you hear about Methuselah? Yes. And what again? What did he do again? So some people say, oh, I want to live. What do you want to live God doing? Why are you not doing that in best? It's when you are in the process of doing those things you are doing, God will not see reason why to keep you long. Because the last time God keep somebody long, he didn't do anything. He took salam. He didn't do anything. God say, what is the use of keeping this guy? So I think if I'm doing what I know is my calling, I will do it everything that I can muster. When I'm tired, like I have to sleep, this body machine, I will sleep. But if I know that I'm not tired, there is still one small energy there. I'll pick up my phone. I'll say, what's the next thing? Where design flyer, create video, where call on that Zoom call. I say James again. If they post 500 times in a day, or that's the only thing I know I can do. I get my point. So that's talking about multiplying. In terms of multiplying, I think I can remember Solomon. Solomon wrote 3,000 poems, 1,500 proverbs. In our days, if Solomon was here, that was Instagram post and YouTube post. So I asked myself, how many Instagram posts, how many YouTube posts do I have? Because Solomon, that created all those things, after he became what he is, he has to write it and start sharing it abroad. How did the Queen of Sheba hear about it if he didn't write it and share it? So all those posts we are making online, they are deliberate posts. It's from this formula. We are spreading the news. How did the guy from Morocco know about me? It looks like he watched one of my presentations, he watched Ginger, he felt my presence, said, no, I can't be attending to your class. Can you teach me one-on-one? I said, yes, I can teach you, but it's expensive. See how much it is I'm willing to pay. I said 5,000. I said, okay, can I pay tomorrow? I said, why did I say 10,000? Shit. I said 10,000. That told me that the chef was also pressing in Spain. So he's flying from Spain to Morocco. So on once he gets to Morocco at the airport, you make the payment. Make the payment. I send his receipt to last. I send it to you. Yeah, 10,000. But if you have to provide the money to buy this. So why did I say $10,000? So sometimes there are some things you are doing. You think that thing goes abroad. You say, hey, now this is the one they do. Why would they pay this kind of money for? I think there's this guy, this American superstar, I've forgotten his name. This Steven something that is a comedian in America. Somebody remember his name. Steven. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. Short. No. I'm talking about that in America. That guy was doing comedy in America and he was broke. Very, very broke. Guess what? He was struggling for slots. Then he got the slot. He said the comedy he was doing when he was struggling and they were paying $10. That same comedy was the same comedy he did when he got to the stage and they paid him $1 million for that same comedy. So that thing you are doing every day, and people are not paying you anything for. I think there's one I think Eric Porter said, he said that, okay, Eric Porter, yes. He said, if they give you a tax, they give you a job to do that tax as if they're going to pay you $1 million. You know that they're going to pay you just $20. Don't say, $20 they pay, I might just go and put $20 for them. Then they go. No, you do it as if they're going to pay you $1 million. Because one day, somebody is really going to pay you $1 million for that same thing. So when you are performing a task, don't perform it because they are paying you small. Perform it because that task is going to value to another thing. You get the point? So that is still you multiplying. How you are multiplying, do it with all your heart, give out, just do it regardless, anyhow, multiply. After multiplying, this and also is mean plus, fill the earth. So you fill the earth. How do you fill the earth? You take it abroad. You start multiplying, of course, it's usually from your home, and you are going to move from Jerusalem to Judea and then to the ends of the earth. So you start from your house, then you start from your neighborhood, your compound, your environment, then you now start moving to the ends of the earth, which is fill the earth. So you move it out of Nigeria. Don't ever think small, don't ever think local. Even though you want to start selling pen for Harcourt, when you start selling that pen, you have to build a vision. How can this pen get to America? How can it get to Canada? How can it get to Europe? As a matter of fact, if I'm doing any business, I cannot figure out how I can sell that in America. I won't start it. Even though the business is meant for Abuja alone, if I cannot figure out how this thing can reach America, I would not like to do that business because it doesn't follow this model. If my business is only something that is possible in Abuja, I will not do it. That's one of the way me I actually analyze businesses because I will not be able to fulfill this thing. Because it's clearly that after you have multiplied, you must do what? There's not much time I have to round up from this part. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 1 and verse 2. He said, invest your money in forex trading. One of these days you will make profit. Put your one I'm interested in verse 2. Put your investments in several places, many places even. See, I don't want to open it, but somebody is doubting what I'm saying. That is it true? This guy is saying that there's forex trading in the Bible. Forex trading, I'll show you. Ecclesiastes 11. Ecclesiastes 11. Verse 1. GNT translation. What is forex? What is forex trading? What is forex trading? For forex. This is forex, right? This is foreign. What is exchange? Trade. Forex trading. That's what the Bible says. Invest your money in forex trading. Forget about that one, Sham. My interest is verse 2. Put your investment in where?
Many places.
Many places even. There's a reason for it, risk management. Why? Because what? You don't know what bad luck you are going to have in this world. That's not even our concern. So I'm back again to this matter. Fill the earth. Fill the earth is scattering your work to different places. You don't know which one. I think there's a one that says sow to the west, sow to the east. You don't know which one will give us. There's also an adage in my language that they say that you don't know which firewood will stay till morning when you are burning them. You don't know which one will last if you burn till morning. So you have to put several of them. So in multiplying your business, your skill, your trade, your link and everything, don't put it in one place. I tell my leaders when I travel to some of this African country, I say, see, you are not the leader of Abidjan, you are not the leader when I went to Kenya, I told them, so I say, you are not the leader of Kenya. I'm coming to you every time, you share your link, you develop Kenya team. It is not Kenya we are talking about. You must learn how to share your link to Uganda. Learn how to coordinate your group in Ghana. Learn how to coordinate the one in Europe. You are a global leader, you're not a Kenyan leader. So when the other team develop, I don't expect you are always building. When I say, let's have an event, you gather all your team here in this space, and course only in Kenya. No, you are not local, you are global. So it says, fill the S, spread it abroad. Always think about it. Always think about it, always work on it, and always expand it. And that is part of the formula. The other one is says subdue. Somebody say subdue. Now when you are in a business or in a system, in the forest or in the community, and you are spreading everywhere and everybody see your post, your thing is going, try to take charge. You are created as a king. And most top kings that I've seen, that I've known, if you ask them, they'll tell you I'm the best. Have you listened to Eric Warren, Eric Thomas? You always say, I'm the number one. I'm the only one sticker. Most of these guys, if you go and ask them, they'll tell you that they're the best. It's called subdue. They are subduing their environments. I don't care what anybody other person say. Me, as hard as this industry was, that I'm the best. It's not just a cliche. They will study and find an area in that industry where nobody knows it. That's what makes them say they are the best. You know what Eric Thomas always says the best? He's the one that shows up more when every other person is tired. He's the one that posts more when every other person is slowing down. He's the one that outworks every one of them when they are tired. He's the one that travels the most among all of them. So he find out what they are not able to do. He started doing it. Then he decided to say that he's best. He's the best. So that principle he's doing there is this one. He's applying this principle. Subdue. Because he's everywhere already. He needs to create that subdue mentality. Suppress people, oppress them. It's not show your. Some people say it's show off. It's not show off. It's part of the protocol that is required. Have you studied AY? This way AY does this thing. You see element of subdue, it's always there. It's like it's different. He's doing something. It's like always dominating. I ain't too savvy. And the other guy that also like clash with him. You think maybe they are foreign basket mouth. You see, it also has its own. The truth is that they have their both separate areas. And they are all gladiators in what they are doing. So that element is that subdue element. So you must find something in that niche, in that market, in that area that you dominate everybody. That when it comes to that particular thing, they want to come to you for that thing. For me, in this market, it's risk management. Give me 5 naira. I can split that 5 naira for 1 year. It's not low. Because I've mastered it. I've gotten several awards from Czech Republic, FTM. If you go to my Telegram, you'll see about 4 awards from FTM in 2020. I will break down that risk management until that money fulfill what we want. We'll put that risk management together because that's an area I know that a lot of traders are not interested. Do you know why? Most traders, they come to the market because they want to make money. And I didn't come to this market because I want to make money. I know my money is going to come, but much from trading in the markets. So I don't pay attention to making money while trading. I pay attention to the business that is happening around the trading because that trading platform is created for money. Some people created it to make money. If these people created the trading platform to make money, those people that created that trading platform are going to make more money than you that trading the platform. Because if you are the one to make more money than them, they will not be creating the platform, they will be trading the platform. Do you get my calculation? Exactly. Those people that created the platform that to trade, they are making more money than you. No matter how good you are a trader. Now they go pay you profit. I know so. So when they go pay you, they go get more than waiting they won't pay you before they pay you. So this is why I'm not interested in trading. Even though I don't forget about it, I'm not interested. Even though I know the trading and I engage in the trading, but I'm not interested. I'm interested in where the main money is. Do you understand? So that is what drove me to risk management. That is why I don't overtrade, I don't do this, I don't. The whole of the week, I'm just trading once in a whole month. And I can be in a loss, I just change my mind and close the trade. I'm not concerned about whether I'm making profits or making loss, because I know that's not where the money is. So at the moment you are always concerned, attached, just like this, I don't want to repeat that. If you are attached to making profit or making loss, you will make a loss. But if you are no longer attached to it, you are just doing your thing, doing the calculation. Like Messiah, one of the things he does, he uses big loss size. If Messiah loss size is scary, you see it, you think he's not a trader, but he knows what he's doing. If you open the position, if the position go where everywhere goes sequence, you will see 3,000, 4,000. Last was telling us the story of when he saw $10,000 in Messiah's account in one of those places where they went to greet some people. So, and he saw the money and they would just Messiah make money for this market. But the kind of risk he will take, you can't try it. And for him to take that risk, he has mastered something in that area that is giving him that moral to take that risk. In risk management, that thing is not professional. You can't try it. But he has done it several times that he can win more. And even if he doesn't win, it's part of his agreement with the market that if I don't win, I will lose this amount of money. And he's okay with it. I mean, just say, okay, let's go and enjoy ourselves. We have lost some money. But you don't have that agreement with the market. So you can't follow that kind of thing. So it's his own area. So that is where I say subdue. When you find your area, you subdue in it. Then the last one, you are not the one to make yourself money. Paul planted apologized water, who bring the increase. You are not the one to make money for yourself in this market. Paul will just do what we're supposed to do. The money will just come on his own. Harcourt was asking me, James, how far? They don't pay for venue. I say, calm down. They don't pay for the hotel. I say, calm down. I say, now tomorrow, see what are you say? I'm not for that. I say, I'm not paying for the hotel. But just calm down. Don't worry. We'll start with that working God. Exactly what I told him. I didn't pay for the hotel. The next day, I was to fly to Harcourt. I said, don't worry, man. About 4 hours, they will break. Wait a minute, they break. It's not like I was proposing him. I didn't know where the money was going to come from. I didn't know. But like a few hours in the morning, let me just say, make I check. I have tabs. Okay, see many tabs here, right? These are my tabs. I have more than 300 brokers I've been using. They're plenty. I don't forget the password. Say, I never opened social broker one time, and there was one broker that banned my account. They banned 2 of my accounts, my wife's account and my account. But after they banned my account, they don't know say I get 16 accounts with different emails who are registered from different countries with pseudo names. This is my account I registered from Abidjan. I can go check what's in the for that account. I don't want to mention the name so that some people don't send information. Because I'm sending out I think for you. I mention this thing now. As I finish the seminar, and they close the account. As I finish the seminar, and they close the account. I was telling people that how that in one particular account, I'm making $500,000 every week in that account. And I show you the result, I'm going to finish this in direct effort. That's the same way I'm working with bandits. They are trying to thief from people. So back to the storyline, I just opened one of those accounts. I see $77. My wife was talking, another answer. When I just see the money, I said, hey, what are you talking about? I said, I just want to answer. If I say I don't see money, I said, hey. I just press the door. Before money just arrive. I just press a little. It's done. I send out receipt. So in this market, talking about have. For you to have is not by your work or your efforts. Your work is needed for you to become something and be doing something. But the money that will be coming in, it comes on its own. You are going about the business, what you are doing. And usually the way God works, it comes according to what you need. That's how it comes. If I need to be in Abidjan like I was when I was traveling to Abidjan, I didn't have the flights money till 2 days before the flights. I had half of the money. Then the guys that booked my flight, I told them, look, have I ever told you guys? No, I'm going to Abidjan, I don't have the flight money. I have half of it. You guys do the beginning and comment. Before I come back, I'll pay you guys. That was how my private did. When I got there, the hotel and everything. So mostly after all you have done is done because you are actively working. All what you need will be there in place. The bad place to be in life is when you need something and there is no way it can come. You are only expecting a miracle. You know what is miracle? Miracle means it will not happen once in 700 years for it to happen. That's what miracle means. Miracle don't go to the marketplace to happen there. It select people once in a time. So why would you live your life based off on miracle? Miracle is God decided to do something. But when you set up yourself, you position yourself, it's no longer miracle. You have done the work ahead of time, so the money will come. Money for my children's school fees is about 1.3 million. I'm not even thinking how we'll pay on 7th. I know it will be paid. That papa we're chatting that account. Yesterday night, he said, just I woke up this morning, he said, please send your university address. The money is on its way. So this is somebody that we have been chatting for a long time to withdraw. We traded the account, so that withdraw the money, the response. The man did the response. So last night, I now sent USDT to the bank. So that's how the money comes. We work in different places. You just be there hanging. Okay, now I was talking, I just coincidentally mentioned this. You know how much I get for you this? If the money enter like this, I'll just hand over to Aristo. I think I'll continue. So we work and put all these things is things you have to do. But this one, nobody will do one. Happen on his phone because you have set up all those things. Do you understand? So I'm saying all of this because when I show you the strategy now in closing, I don't want you to be struggling with the market, trying to make your school fees from this market. And this trade, I'm going to make this amount. I want to use that amount to buy a car. I want to use that amount to build a house. Don't do that. That's not how money comes. Don't trade because you want to make $20. Don't trade because you want to make $60. Don't trade because you want to make $100 to pay school fees. To do that. The moment you do that, you are giving the market emotional reason why you have to win. And the market will deal with you because when the market is doing this thing, it will not be doing it with you in mind. It don't care about you. You will blow your $1 million and there will still be space. You don't even know you exist. That's how this market is. So by the moment you engage your emotion from the market back to psychology, then you'll be able to do whatever is happening. You'll be able to flow with whatever is happening. You accept any case and whatever possibility. Do you understand? Yeah. Do you understand? I'm running up now. In the next 10 minutes, I think I should be done. 15 minutes. Now, risk management. Risk management. Somebody say risk management. Risk management. This is the most important part of trading. It's the most important part of trading. I have military background, and in the military, there are two things you will learn, especially in Navy SEALs in America. Here in Africa, don't have a very strong curriculum. The Navy SEALs are the best trained soldiers all over the world. The selection is crazy. Their training is mad. You don't even survive it. Out of 100 people, like 20 people will survive. Then 10 people will finally become SEAL. For the SEAL team. When you arrive after your interview, you win, you got everything, and you arrive at the camp for training. Two things they will teach you first as you just become. Welcome to Navy SEALs training. Thing they'll teach you first. Can you guess what they're teaching you? As a Navy SEAL or as a soldier, you arrive at bootcamp for your first training. Who can guess? What do you think they should teach you first? First lesson you guys. You can guess. Safety. How to safeguard yourself. How to safeguard yourself. How to stay alive. Survival. The first thing they will teach a Navy SEAL when you arrive bootcamp is how to carry a dead body. The second thing they will teach you when you arrive bootcamp, Navy SEAL US, is how to react when you have a jammed rifle. Why? These are the worst thing that will happen to any soldier. The loss of his comrade, a jammed rifle in front, of enemy lines. Enemies are like in front of you, and you are about to shoot them, you press it, it's jammed. That five seconds before waiting to happen is the worst nightmare of any soldier. You can't do anything. You know everything you should do, but you are helpless. Your rifle is jammed. Or you went for a mission together with your comrade, people you train together, you bled together with them, they become like brothers to you. And you have to carry their dead body. You have to fall, you have to carry them. And how you guys came to the war, stories you guys, and you have to carry them in coffin. And you have to do that job. That is the worst that will happen to any soldier. And that is where they start training for the worst case scenario. Many of you that feel bad today about business, do you know why you feel bad? It's not because of the business. It's because you did not prepare for the worst case scenario. So when the worst case scenario happens, it makes you devastated, fail, you feel down, you feel suppressed, you feel like giving up because you were never prepared for that situation. Many bad businesses, if you are prepared, you knew that, this business, I'm going to lose all this money. And once I lose this money, this is what I'm going to do. When I do this, I'll do this. When I do this, I'll do this. When I do this, I'll get back to business again. So when you now start the business and nothing happens, your reaction will be different from somebody who expected $1 million and was disappointed. So if you see soldiers where they carry their dead body, when their comrade falls on the ground, the moment you fall on the ground, it picks your rifle, it cuts your dog check, you put it on and he continues dashing out. And the moment he's done, you come, he drags you, he sees you like a stone, he drags you. He's comrade, he will drag you and carry you and bag you and start running with you. He's not even thinking about you. And the moment maybe he sees maybe your leg was affected, you will press it tight and start cutting it with a knife, your own leg. So he has been prepared for that case. So when the thing happens, he's no longer in a shock. They're not in a shock. They're not in a surprise. Mostly they just salute, they just even bury them, just couple them, just when you say, you're not even thinking it's your friend. Because they have been prepared for that thing to happen. And when they have a jam rifle, to just acclimatize, they will start making active drama there, start shouting, start making noise, just like soldier is confused. Anytime you see a soldier comes, he's not taking action. I'll slap you, you're crazy, I'm not doing it. Just know that soldier is confused. But if he knows what to do, you have done it since. Because he doesn't know what to do, or there's nothing to be done. So he has to create another scenario. So you have to learn all of that. The same thing in the markets. You need to prepare for the worst that will happen to your accounts before the thing happens. If you don't prepare, when it happens, you'll be under pressure. You'll be sweating. So here in this case now, you decide. Yesterday I said if you have $10, if you have $10 in your account, you decide that you want to take 10 positions. And you want to take it in 1 month. Then you want to risk $1. This is a low risk trading. It's a low risk trading. You have divided your position into $1. Or you can say you have $50. Let me make it make sense now. Let's divide this position by 20. 20 position. And we are doing it in 1 month. No, not 20 position. Let's say the same 10 position. Right. 10 position, please. Then we are doing it in 1 month. Let's divide this by 20. How many? 2.5. So we are risking $2.5 in each trade. This is also similar risk. It's also similar risk. Is similar. We will calculate the profit later, but first thing we must do is to calculate the worst, right? So if we are losing 2.5 in every position, if we lose 10 positions, we have lost our $50. Do you understand? Yeah. And that 10 position must be done in how many months? in 1 month. So you now divide that 10 position into 1 month. So how many trades do you look for in a week? If you're having 10 trades in a month, how many trades are you looking for in a whole week?
Just 2.5 to which is about just plus minus
2 trades or 3 trades. So let us say 2. So let us say 2. So you are looking for 2 trades in a week. Then any day you see 3, you still take in that week. So that means you are going to be looking for a swing trade. That is where the analysis of blessing will help Messiah and then Dr. David Harvey. The analysis will help you a lot. When you see the analysis, you check it if it's in line with your risk-reward ratio. I'll talk about risk-reward ratio now. And if it's in line and you are okay with it, enter and forget about it. You see another position, you enter. You see another position, you enter. For that week, you are done. Maybe you enter one on Sunday, you enter one on Tuesday, you enter one on Wednesday. But at least before Sunday, all of those trades would have matured to take profits or to decision points. So let's do another case scenario. For example, let's say your account is $100. In this case now, we are looking for the same 10 position. Now, these things I'm writing there, it's not a law. You can play with with these figures. I just want you to have the protocol of understanding how to change, because when you write it on paper, you understand what you want to do before you now start trading it. It's called trading plan. If you fail to plan, you are already planned to fail. You are going to lose that account. So you must first of all know what you are going to do with that money first on paper and complete it. Then you now start implementing that thing in the real life market when you see the cases. And if they don't appear, you forget about it, there's no opportunity. You leave it alone and be doing other things you are doing. So you have $100 and you're going to take 10 position and you're going to do it in 1 month. You see, the reason why I choose 1 month is because 1 month is long enough to allow the market to do so many things. You don't want to decide your market in 1 week. Sometimes the market can be ranging from the whole Monday to Thursday. Now Friday, the market will become small. So maybe you don't plan, say, it's supposed to take 10 trades for during the week. And then the whole market did not move till Thursday. So that is what forced those traders to take 2,000 trades in a week. Because the market is ranging, they are still trading. Because they are already determined that they will take 10 trades in a week. And the market will work on the range. So they will struggle to go down to the smallest time frame to look for that position so that they will fulfill that 10 trades in a week. So but if you now spread the things in a month, you now have enough space to do your trading. So if the market is ranging, you can abandon that trade and wait because you still have a lot of time to finish up your 10 position. Do you get the point? So it's good to always spread your trade over a longer period of time. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a time bound. You have to give it time. It's price versus time. So you need to give it time. Sometimes it goes very fast. You take advantage. Sometimes it goes slow. Because you've given it time, it will take more. So if you are doing this, let's divide this by 20. Let's divide this by 20.
That's
5.
Yeah.
So we are risking $5. If we are risking $5, and we traded 10 times, it will be 5 times 10 is what? 50. We are going to lose half of the account. Do you understand? So for the whole month, we have to trade 10 times, and we lost all our trade. Half of the account is gone. Do you understand? You see, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So the whole $100, by the end of the month, the worst that will happen is that half of the account is gone. And it's impossible for you to have a good analyst supplying you analysis for 10 positions for a month and all this analysis went back. Because all the 10 analysis will not come at the same time. They will come at different times in different market situations. So 1 or 2 of them must pick. The one who picked yesterday with last, I had 2 drawdown trades. That one will pick. Only that one will pick. That one will cover the drawdown one get for past 2 days. I can decide to just close all the trade so that I will flat start over again. You understand? So there are times like that when your market is not going well, you decide. It's called decision making. As a trader, you must be able to make decisions. You must see that this thing I'm doing is not working. You must stop halfway and cancel everything. Then you start again. You must have, and it must be done within 2 minutes. Traders, you don't have to take 2 days. Let me think about it. The trader can stay now and decide now that the account of 500K dissolve, and you dissolve it and walk away and move on. So you must have that ability to decide what you want to do at every time. But of course, knowledge gives you that ability to decide. So this is where I think most people will go, but let me tell you the truth, guys, you will not make money from here. If I do the calculation now, you will not see the real money of this market is not here. The real money of this market starts when you now start having an account balance of $1,000. Somebody say $1,000.
$1,000.
Don't be scared of this amount. Don't be thinking, how can I fund it? How can I make money? Remember, I said there are so many ways you can make more money from the markets, from business of the markets. So those are the places where you siphon the money from and put them into your trading account and trade the money. So, but the goal is your account balance minimum should be $1,000 in this market for you to enjoy it. Because you will see opportunities that when you have this $1,000, these opportunities can give you like $200 within 24 hours. But if you don't have that money there, you will miss that opportunity. So it's good that your account balance is reading minimum $1,000 in 2025. That's the place this enjoyment starts from. This market can give you a lot of money, I'm telling you. So, but then before you come to this level, you have to start with this level, experimenting it more, then you get here. It's good you have it in mind. But if you have the money and you want to start from here, fine. You start from here, but then you have to also practice with all this before you start engaging this. If you engage this, let's say you are going to do 10 positions. 10 positions in 1 month, and let's divide this by 20.
That's 50.
So we are risking $50. So each position we are risking $50. So if we risk $50 and we take 10 positions, how much have we lost? So we lost half of the money. Then we draw the other. See, this strategy we are doing this month, the strategy no work. You understand? You lost $500 strategy. So what you have there done the same thing Thomas Edison did. You have discovered 999 times by which the filament bulb will not work. So it's a research. You can teach that thing to people. You understand? You can teach that thing to people. This thing doesn't work. I've tried it for a whole month. It don't work. All right. So we have to go now. So ladies and gentlemen, let me round up with this. Let me round up with this now. Let's calculate the upside. If it works, what happened? If it works half of the time, if these trades, are you following the storyline?
Yes.
I should supposed to go more than this, but I will give you that tax. If you raise it to $10,000, it's another money insane. It's another insane money. Let's look at it. Times 10 position, 1 month. Let's divide this by 20.
That's 500.
So we are risking $500. If we trade 10 times and we lose all the position, we have lost $5,000. So at this level, you know you are making a good affiliate commission that will always cover for that fight. You have to find, if I lose that $5,000, how will I get it back? There must be other sources on ground. If you don't have other sources to get it back, don't be willing to lose that money. Do you understand?
Yes.
So if I lose $500, I can get it back through like this, in the next 1 month, the next 2 months, I'll start all over again, right? So if you don't have it, don't do this. You have to go here. If you don't have this, don't do this. You have to reduce it to what you know you can afford. If I can afford the loss of, if I lose 10 position here, I lose the entire money. You see that thing he said? The money is small, then the risk is high. If I lose all my position, I cannot blow. Here, if I lose 2.5 times 10, how many are? 25. You see, I still get balance. I must withdraw this. Learn how to withdraw. Learn how to give up. Give up is not a crime. It means you have failed. Give up. Accept the rest. Carry your bag. Go back to the drawing board. You know you don't finish this phase. Then you come back again. And find another person. Don't say you want to fight the market. That one is another crime on its own. You see, say here now your risk was reducing, right? Then here to your risk also reduced 50%. Let's see the gains. You can also play with these numbers I told you. Let's see the gains. If you took this position and you got half, okay, let's use what is called 1:3. 1:3 means risk reward ratio. Somebody say risk reward ratio. Look at what it means. This is where we enter this trade. This is where we enter this trade here. Are you seeing this place?
Yeah.
This is where I enter this trade. You see this line?
Yes.
This is where I put the stop loss. You see it?
Yeah.
Do you see the size of the stop loss?
Yes.
Eh? Do you see the size of the take profits?
Yeah.
So this is, if I break this down, now I can say this place is like 3 of this place. Do you understand? So the risk is 1. The reward is 3. So we say 1:3. Risk reward ratio. That's the same model we are doing for $100,000 challenge. So this is a very good model to set your trade. Even last time told me that this thing can even go as high as here. That's 1:4. So there are analysis that will give you 1:2, 1:3, 1:4. So you now tell yourself that any trade I must take, it must be 1:3 before I take it. Because before this trade started, Lassie told me that, James, this one, if they go from here, they don't go with that. So I saw that if I enter this trade, my risk will be here, my reward will be here. 1:3 was seen before I enter the trade. So if you don't see 1:3, don't take the trade. Don't enter, forget about it. If the trade doesn't have, minimum you should do is 1:2, but 1:3 is better. Okay, let's say we are doing 1:3 risk reward ratio. This is very important. When he draws an analysis and you don't see 1:3, don't enter. If you see 1:1, forget about it. That's gambling, 50-50. Right? So it doesn't worth it to risk the same thing that you will gain. If I fail, I'll pay $50. If I win, I'll win $50. No business with that. If I fail, I'll pay $50. But if I win, I'll win $150. It makes sense. So even though I feel anyway, I'll try again tomorrow. If I win, I'm 150. So risk reward ratio must be there. If risk reward ratio is there, that means that if we lose half of the times, 5 of the trade go, 5 of the trade good. In fact, let's even twist it. Let's say you lose 6 times. Let's twist it. Let's say you lose 6 times and you win only 4 times. It looks bad, right? Yeah. But let's use that for calculation because most times it's more than that. So that means 1:3, right? Yeah. $1 times 3.
That's
$3, right? Yeah. So that $3 now times 4 times that you took that trade. Sure. Because each one trade will give you $3. Do you understand? So that $3 now you took 4 trades that was well. Yeah. So that $3 times 4 is $12. So here, if you win, you get $12. If you lose, okay, if you win, you get $12. Then the remaining losses was $1 times 6, right? $6. So you want $6, you got you lose $6. So you are sitting profit of $2. What am I saying? $6.
Your total was $10.
$10.
And then 6 went.
Okay.
And then 4 came
out. So your profit is $2. Yes. Your net profit is $2. $2 in 10% is how many percent?
$2.10%.
In $10, that's 20%. 20%, yeah. Is it a good thing?
It's a good one.
For the month?
Hold on. You're trading with $10.
Yes. You now lose $6 inside.
You lose 6 times. 1:3. So for every week, you made $3.
Yes.
You won 4 times. So you now have $12. So $10, that's $22.
No. Yeah. The capital you were trading, you lost $6. Let's talk about you have $6 in the stretch loss. You lost $6 inside. You are left with $4. But from that $4, when you continue trading,
it's the same thing now. You have the profit of $6.
No, you will start from $4 now. You now make $12 on top $4.
No, you start trading with $10.
And now lose $6.
You lose $6. $4.
$4.
You make $12.
Added to that $4.
Added to $4, that's $18.
It's right.
12 was $6 profit.
12 was 4.
You're adding your profit to your
profit. $12.
Not $6.
12 minus 6. Then profit $6. It's not difficult. Simple mathematics.
See. Let me. I understand him. It's right. You have $10. Eh? You lose $6.
Yeah.
How much you make? That $4 is still continue to the trade. You can't make $12.
That is outside the $4.
You use the $4
One is 3.
One is 3. So the ratio is 1 is 3.
That is what you have. It's $12.
Including the $4.
Yeah, that $4. You know, you just say one is 3. That's not one is 3. One is 3.
One thing is the profit that you lose, not the balance.
Not
The balance is there.
Okay, so what you have then?
Yes.
Okay. This is 12.
12 plus 4 is what?
16.
That's 16.
Yeah.
So if you now 16 now minus the capital, when you take
Overall,
the business,
$6.
you don't see why he went here. I don't like how far you I say this.
So, get A for maths.
You get aim of business now. Okay, now what we did here is that we lose major loss, but we still close with $6 on top of our capital. So that's what we call win rate. If your win rate is 40%, you are still okay in profit. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It makes sense, right? So if you don't understand this, if you don't draw this mathematics and start trading, you'll just be trading. You'll not be seeing results. Now let's do the same thing here now. Please, this is going to be a little bit taxable. We can run it speedily. Let's say you lose 6 times. You have $50. 2.5 times 6 is how many?
15.
15.
Yeah.
So you are losing $15. Let's say you continue trading again. 2.5 times 3, which is 1:3, right?
Yeah.
2.5 times 3 is 7.5, right? 7.5 now times 4, remaining 10 trades, 4 traders left here. 7.5 times 4,
That is 30.
so you make $30. So how much now do you have? 30 plus the
7.5 is the
no, the balance.
Okay, the balance.
Is how much? The balance is 30. After losing 50. After losing
35. It was 35. You lost 15. So 30 plus 5, 65. Those are 500.
So if you have 65, you deduct your capital. How much you have? $15. What percentage is $15 from here? I know 10% is $5.
That is $30. 30%.
30%.
Yeah, 30.
So you did 30% profit in a month. You see, the capital is increasing, the profit is also increasing geometrically. You understand it now? The first one was small capital, you got 20%. The second one, you did the same thing happen, but you are getting this. Now let's go to the third one. Maybe let's just try to finish it, please. $5 and you lose 6 position. How much is that? 5 times 6. $30 gone. Then you see our balance of how much? $70. So you continue trading. $5 times 1:3. 5 times 3 is $15. $15 times 4. You took 4 positions. $60. So you make $60 this time around. So $60 now, you add it to what was left here before. 71. 130. So 130 now, you take it away from the original capital you invested.
$30.
$30? Okay, yeah, we're right. $30. So you made $30. $30 in 100, 30%. Now higher, yeah. So let's go to this one. You use this, you traded 6 times, you lost. This time 6. $300 gone. So you still continue trading, the same analysis, the same everything, and you were able to trade 4 times and got right. So 150 times 3, right? 150 times 3? 450. 450?
Yeah.
450 now times 4. 450 times 4. What are you saying? 1,800. 1,800 now, plus what was left here? 700. 2005. So that'll be 2005. Then take away the original balance. $1,500 is your profit. $1,500, what percentage is that? 150%. You see where this business is getting sweeter? The capital, right? Now, but let's say when we start getting here, we have to be reducing this risk. You shouldn't be risking half of your money when the money is big. You should be reducing the risk. And if you are reducing the risk, it means you will reduce this one too. Yes. You understand? If you reduce this one will also go down. Because if you have $1,000 and every month you are making 1,500, it's crazy. It's crazy. You are an aggressive trader. Yes, you can do it, but I don't think it's something you should be doing. You should be reducing your profits level because it's going to cost you to become greedy. It's going to cost you to become greedy, so don't do that. But you know it's possible, right? Sure. And if you fail, you are losing half of the account, and you can stand for it. And you know if you reduce the risk, you will not lose half of the account anymore. You'll be losing maybe 20% of the account, which makes more sense. And you'll be ending the month with maybe like 20% profit, 10% profit, which makes more sense. It's going to be consistent over a long period of time and reduce your stress. You understand? So, but I'm showing you that this is possible. So every month you can make 150% from your $1,000. Then here is $10,000. Let's do the final one, and let me call it tonight. We have 500 times 10 position. We lost that amount. How much is that? $5,000. We lost 5,000. 500 times. So 5 position. 6 position. $3,000. We lost $3,000. And then we still have how much left? $7,000. So now we now have 500 times 3. Let's try to finish this. 500 times 3. 450. 450. 450 times 4.
1,008.
No, 450 times 4. There's a problem here now. There's a problem. 500 times 6 is 3,000. Then 500 times 3 is what? 1,500 times 4. 6,000. Yeah, that's the correct one now. $6,000. $6,000 now plus what was left here? $13,000. 13K. 13K now, if you take out your original capital, what do you have left? $3,000. So from 10K, you have $3,000 every month. Your capital is intact. You want to clap now? That is management. You must calculate it, you must understand it before you apply it here. You understand? So finally, after all this calculation is in my head, I'll pick the one I want to deal with. Let me say I'm picking this one. So I'll come to my chart. Already Blessing and Washa already draw the analysis. Remember that the analysis is not me. I'm still a newbie. So I want Blessing to write analysis, drop it on Messiah or Dr. David Harvey, and drop the analysis that this analysis is certified good and okay for the week. We can take this trade. One of the 10 trades we take for this month. So it's called A++ trade. So when they drop the analysis, you see the analysis, you check, it's 1:3 analysis at the point of your entry. You want to execute the trade, then you come to the right-hand side. Remember, this is isolated margin. You must ensure you are always on isolated margin. Whether you are using phone or tab or a laptop, anything, just make sure that before you open the position, it's isolated margin. You confirm. This is important. Once this is done, the next thing is you have to confirm also that you are on the pair that was analyzed. Right now, we are on MOCA/USDT, right? So if you are not on that pair, you can always come here and look for the pair that was analyzed and jump into it. You can use your phone to jump into this. You can jump in from a laptop, whatever it is. So I'm not teaching how to do the analysis here. I'm teaching how to execute the trade when the analysis has been done. So from here, you come here to select also the leverage. Any leverage you choose here does not really matter. I will show you why it doesn't matter. We just have to play with the leverage to give us our risk that we have envisaged. So the leverage here doesn't really matter. You can leave it as anyhow, it doesn't really matter. But let me just take it to 5. I can still manipulate it as we go on. From here, I need to change this position because I don't want this thing to affect my trade. Let me use Solana. Blessing wants us to wait for a drop in Solana before we start buying. But let me just assume I want to trade Solana right now. And because I want to trade Solana right now, and Blessing is saying that we should wait for this particular price as our stop loss if it doesn't work. And I say, okay, no problem, I will accept that. And if this is our risk, then our reward will be all the way to this point. It's still fine, right? So if he calls this trade as our entry and I'm ready to go into this trade right now, this is a 1:3. I say, okay, fine. This is going to be my stop loss, right? So I've already choose X5. I've choose isolated. It's on market order. I'm not taking a limit order trade. Ariko will identify limit order later on and say, okay, I'm going to use limit order. He will put the price he wants to enter, right? But we are not talking about limit order right now. I want to execute this trade. I'm taking market order. So market order now, forget about the quantity first of all. You come down to, are we going long or short? In this case, Blessing say we should go long. And he says he's going to tell us when to come in, but I just want to come in anyway, just to show you a sign. So I'm entering long. So I say long TPSL. I'm accepting the long TPSL for it to allow me to put the TP, allow me to put also the SL, right? So here in the TP is this particular price. The price given to us by Blessing is 226.5. So I put it there, 226.5. Yeah, I'm good. Then the price it put for the SL is 169.6. 169.6. 169.6. All right, so I have the price for S. I have the price for SL. I have the price for take profit. I have the long. Everything is set. Now it's time for me to put the quantity I want to buy. Before I start putting the quantity, see, there's something here you need to take note. Estimated P&L. If this trade is executed, I'm zero in profits. If this trade is executed, I'm zero in loss because I'm not taking any risk. So now I'm going to take the risk now. I'm taking the risk right now, quantity I want to buy. So I drag this quantity to, I'm looking at this place. I'm not seeing anything changing. Let me come here and add more and see. Confirm. Aha, now I'm beginning to see some changes. Let me reduce this a little bit. I don't like these numbers to be too high. Confirm. Sorry, I'm still seeing this thing is not giving me the figures. Now it's giving me figures. Smart. Okay, I increased the leverage. Yesterday, we didn't have the opportunity to get 69. Remember, in that moon, not the last, we saw the highest we saw was 20. But here in Solana now, I'm seeing the numbers are changing to something scary. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters here is your risk and your reward. That's where your attention is. It's not the leverage or the quantity that matters here. So here it's telling me that if I take this trade, I'm risking how much? At that particular stop loss. And if I win the trade, I'm making how much? So now I ask myself, this two, is it what I want to risk? If the answer is no, I have to reduce. I have to reduce the risk. Where do I reduce the risk? Anywhere, either here or here. Any one of them will give me a reduction. You see what I'm doing is reducing, right? So it's reducing. I want to bring it down to 1. I'm looking at my main interest is the stop loss. The lowest is like 1.4. You observe that? The lowest they can permit me to risk in this asset is 1.4.
Hey, boss.
Yeah, are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we can't see your screen.
But what?
We can't see your screen.
Okay, let me share it again. Just a moment, I'll share it now again. Where's your location?
Showing from Lagos, actually.
Lagos.
Yeah.
I think we are live on YouTube. Okay, no problem. So I'm sharing now. So are we still together?
Yes.
So we are here. I'm risking 1.3. It's good for me, right? And the risk reward ratio makes sense. 4.2, right? So I'm going to put this trigger right now. Everything is okay. Check, check, check. Checked, right? Open long. The moment they show you this dashboard, it means you are ready to go. If you click now, you are in.
Right.
So
Does it mean that 40% is what they are trying to risk from your capital?
You are taking us back. See the risks now.
I mean the 40%.
Forget about all these things. Forget about all this one. Your main concern when you come to this dashboard is this: stop loss
And take
and take profits. And in fact, your main interest is the stop loss. The only reason I'm checking the take profit is if the take profit is bigger than the stop loss. If that RRR makes sense, that's the only reason I'm checking. Do you understand? So forget about every other thing here. We'll just be manipulating that one. Our interest is here. You can be shifting it to any figure. It doesn't matter. Because different assets have different leverage figure and quantity. So I don't want you to study that. Focus on this one. Where the money is, let's make sure that side is okay. Risk management. Guys, we have to jump into this trade. If you don't understand, watch the video again. So I'm into this trade. Bam, it's done. I've executed this trade. So the rest of things that happen here now is not my business. I've risked $1.4, 1.4% there. This thing has dropped to 92%. This mocha, there's no issue. I'm still on it. This one is now 2%, 4%. This is the one we just entered right now, right? This Solana is now 2%, 4%. It doesn't matter. Then this one is in 0.07. I can decide to close it. This one is in 0.3 USDT. I can decide to close it. None of them is in. This one is giving me $3.5. That mocha that last took yesterday, I'm now in $3.5.
Beautiful.
You see? This one can pay for lunch. How much is $3.5? See, you can pay for lunch now. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I have to end here. I have to end here right away. Please, you want to clap? Clap. Everything I've said right now is in this book. Everything I've said, everything I've taught you about risk management is here. I started talking about the platform. We are using it coming back. We are using it to trade. I'm talking about the platform, UV platform, and then the MIT platform. Then I talked about the quantity, dragging the quantity. The quantity is very important. You have to drag it to know the risk. It's here. I talked about closing the position on your phone. Where to close the position? You see it appear there, tap and you close the position. Then I talked about 4 steps. Step 1, list of tradable assets. Pick it up. Step 2, lower the isolated margin. Then lower the quantity. Then determine the TP and the S. Then hit the trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is all. Let's put the 3. Once you always pilots, they have a dashboard. No matter how professional you are, if you are in the cockpit, you must have that manual. You use your Bible to check, you sign, you submit. Traders always have it too. On the trading floor, traders carry something, check. So you don't want to give chances for anything. You have to always confirm. They have a manual. But the trader, why can't you have something to look at, confirm and reconfirm that you have checked all protocol before you expose the trade? You just want to do everything on your mind. So you print something. Back then in the days, I print and I put it in front of my computer. I will check before I expose the trade. Not that I don't know it, but I just want to be confirmed. So that was why I did this book in 5 stages like that. Then you come here, I was thinking about the isolated margin and dragging it down to make sure that you remember it. Then we come here, we talk about the analysis that lesson will give. Say the entry point is the stop loss, then it's the distance to take profit. To always remind you that this was the setup. If you don't have this setup, you don't execute the trade. Say mark the highest and the lowest point and look at the open price at the OT area. Open price must always be at OT area. Once that is done, ladies and gentlemen, send the result to me. How many of you are buying this book? It's $10. You bought yesterday. Come, let's snap. I think I'm done.
Sorry, you didn't mention that lot size. You didn't have to be bye-bye.
The lot size is all about the management. That is the risk reward ratio. How much you want to
Is it incorporated in the analysis?
Yes. So we are starting this second session by 2 p.m. What's the time now? 12:53. We are starting the second session by 2 p.m. Please let's have our seat. Let's properly close. Let's have a photograph with you. Please, let's have a look already, right? Let's just see. So in the second session, Lassie is going to analyze more pairs and call more trades. And then Blessing is also going to come back to analyze more pairs and check our Solana. And then we are going to have everybody on this call take their trade in the second session. So this breakdown is to permit you to fund your accounts. And I will send this right now to Big Sam. If you have put your name right now, I will collect the money and distribute it to everybody's account so you can be able to execute your trade in the second session. Then Medaya will also cause some positions. The second session will start by 2 p.m. or maybe or maybe we can do 2:30 because of the time. So if you want this book, it's very, very important. You can get just get across the day and get this book. Apart from that, how many of you are here today? Please stand up. Let's give them this book. Let's take one after the other. Let's one after the other. That's something of us records.
So we've got balls, these for you.
Who's up? That's fine.
Next, the men are the clap.
No, no. From 7 to go balls below. I'll give this one.
Okay, let's have last presents so that we'll get
Okay.
may not be that's the chairman of the
I'm not the chairman. You're not the chairman yet. Chairman's friend.
Alright, don't forget. Family is family.
Family is family.
Of new family members. I want to don't make you. That's it. I will give, now your brother don't get, I will give you one day of prayer. I don't know.
It's a Robinson.
Let's say maybe you have $100. And
10 times in a month.
you have $100. Give you $5. That $5 is what you want to receive. Because we want to get so if we are risking $5 and we take this trade 10 different times, our total risk is $50.
What happens to myself if I have this money, how much I want to risk trade? That will determine what I will use to divide. I don't know, I want to risk $10 once.
Okay, if you want to risk $10,
I say,
how many times will you trade? If you trade 10 times, you have lost the chance. $10, 10 trade. If you lost all the trade,
I just want to get it used by
but now you understand, right? It's so that when we multiply this risk by the number of trade we want to take, we should not lose this account. Maximum we should lose is half of the account. You can even reduce 20% that you want to lose in that account, and that will also reduce this. If you reduce this, let's say you are risking $2 per trade. It means if you take 10 trades, you are losing 2 times 10, which is 20. 20 is 20%. So you have 18 debts in the whole month. You understand?
What does it?
Yeah.
I tried to log on with the official site, but it's not opening on the office.
Because there is a firewall on your system, so you need to use what do you call to create an account, sign in, BPA will just be added in the browser. But then you now log in again. Send me that one. What?
Yeah, that's my shop.
I know one. No, yeah, really bad for this. Oh, I see that I'm waiting for
because of VPN,
Let's.
So just drop it. I'm just looking at the side.